Let me tell you something that very few content creators and gamers are telling you when you're building your loadouts in the gaming community. You need to look at weapon drop off. And you're probably thinking, what is weapon drop off? Is there too many numbers? I'm going crazy here. You're probably seeing the meme with Zach Galifianakis with all the numbers flying at you. I understand. But when you build the weapon, you use the weapon, and then you're like, it's marshmallows. It's not shooting very well. What is going on? You need to understand weapon drop off. So I'm going to show you here on GGs.ai. They are amazing. Kudos to them. I love their site. I am a paid subscriber, but they layer it out all here. You have multiple different layers here that you can look at. I put in the STG, the TAC Eradicator, the MTZ556, and the MCW build. Now, as you can see here, there are multiple different lines, multiple different colors, but I put the number chart up here so you can see how fast. These are long range weapons, so I wanted to start here so you can see this really quick. Okay, so what am I looking at? That's probably what you're wondering. Let me show you. First, I got them all lined up, right? So let's cross a few out. That one up top's going to be the MCW. Then we have the MTZ556. Then we have the TAC Eradicator. On paper, as they go up through ranges, you have the ranges on the bottom. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, so on and so forth. Everything is looking good until we get close to the 50-meter mark. And that is where the TAC Eradicator jumps through the roof, right? You're like, wait a second, this TAC was hitting hard, and then after about 50 meters, why does it go up? It's because that is the weapon drop-off that's built into the game. It is going to be great until about 49, 50 meters, and then it's not going to do as well. Then the other guns like the MCW, like the STG, like the MTZ556 are all going to do better. Then you take a look at, let's say, the MTZ556, same thing. That jumps up as well. So I wanted to illustrate this because nobody talks about weapon drop-off. They say, make your build, get your loadouts, go have fun. You can do that. But I wanted you to have the right expectations that if you are building your weapon, you need to understand it. The ultimate meta right now is the STG, and I'm going to give you that build here in just shortly. But look at the TTK, 0.655, and it just keeps going. That is going to be the one you want to use in the long range meta. There is also other guns you can use as well. I'm going to give you all those builds today. The MCW, as you can see, is one of them. And we will go through all of it. This site, GGs.ai, is amazing. I love their weighted expected TTKs because that kind of takes into account things like range, recoil, and just a ton of other things they incorporate. And they give you exactly what you want. This is not a paid sponsorship. This is just what I use, and I appreciate it. It's done by creators for creators. Let's hop into the top 7 loadouts and stay to the end because I got one that's overpowered, and I don't usually talk about it on this channel, but I've had a lot of fun using it, and I'm going to give you the loadout for it. First build, and we're going to go 7 to 1 so you can get everything dialed in here. SVA 545. Now this is a great gun. You can see it here in the firing range. Now the trick on this gun, as you can tell, you're gonna go shoot in the fire range. Rapid fire rate is great. It works fine. But you want to turn it to single fire. And why do you want to turn it to single fire? Because there is zero recoil, which is kind of crazy. None at all. So you just double tap, 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 tap. I know it's annoying, it shoots 2 bullets at once, but there's 0 recoil. If you can control that and you aim chest or head, you're gonna get a good TTK, a consistent shot. And I'm gonna load in the build for this for you right here. Super easy. It's gonna be your sonic suppressor. It's gonna be your STV precision barrel. And I'll pause right here so you can go ahead and take a screenshot. Then we're going to jump in and we're going to pair it with our FJX Horus. And I know what you're thinking. Whoa, this thing is fast. It is fast. It has the fastest TTK of any SMG in the game. Caveat on this. You gotta be within about 6 to 10 meters, about 9 meters. If you're 9 meters or shorter, that thing's gonna kill in about 600 milliseconds, super fast. Outside of that, it's not going to. So it's gonna be up to you, dealer's choice here, but it does have the fastest TTK of any SMG in the game. It does have that drawback. You can see the recoil pattern here. You can see the movement here. And let me give you the build that'll help you get some wins in Rebirth Island. Super easy. We're gonna go with the Zen compensated flash hider. We're gonna go with the Martist heavy barrel. We're gonna go with the Ripper light stock, 48 round mag, and the NIDAR model 2023 optic, or any optic that you prefer. Just keep in mind that weapon drop off that I talked about. 9 meters. If it's after 9 meters, it's not going to be as fast. And I'll pause right here so you can go ahead and take a screenshot. Hey, don't forget to send this to a teammate so they can go ahead and have all these builds as well, so you guys can rack up the wins and get that new contract on Resurgence. Number 6 on our list is the MCW. This thing has been buffed after every mid-season update, after every new season update. They keep creeping it up and up on the buff meter. Now, it is fun to use, has a good, decent range of TTK. You saw that in the beginning. We're going to go all the way up to about 45, 50 meters before we get a drop-off. About 49 meters, actually. But great gun, good consistency, easy to control. Let me give you the build. We got the Quartermaster Suppressor. We got the Bruin Heavy Support Grip. We got the MCW Cyclone Barrel, 60 round mag, and the Jack Glassless Optic. And I'll pause here so you can get your screenshot. Let's move on to the SMG we're going to pair this with. Superi 46, yes, I said it, Superi 46. It did get nerfed, it got nerfed a little bit, but still very viable. 638 millisecond TTK, great movement, still fastest movement gun in the game. You got strafe speed quick, you got tactical speed quick. This build keeps it quick and you're going to enjoy using it. Recoil is the minimum, as you can see here in the firing range, but let's lay this out. Quartermaster Suppressor, we're going to go with the XRK Edge hand stop. We're going to go 40 round mag. Rescue 9 stock is big here because that gives you that movement, and the Bore 99 short barrel. These two guns together are a great pair. MCW Superior 46. I have a lot of fun with them. You will too. And I'll pause right here so you can go ahead and take a screenshot. Number 5 on our list is the MTZ 556, and this got another buff, which it didn't need to get. I love this gun. I love it because it's consistent, easy to use, good range, about 50 meters before the first drop off. Like we said, we're talking about Resurgence here. A lot of those ranges are right around 50 meters. Let me walk you through the build. Quartermaster Suppressor, MTZ Clinch Barrel, Jack Glassless Optic, Marauder Stock, and the 50 round mag. I will pause right here for your screenshot. The Striker goes great with the 556, not the Striker 9, the Striker. Good strafe speed, good tack speed. Keep in mind on fallout ranges, it's about 16 meters here for an SMG. So you're gonna have good TTK up to about 16 meters. That's pretty decent. That's good what you want. 13 to 16 meters on an SMG keeps you healthy. Keeps you in about a 630 to 650 TTK overall, right? So pretty quick. No tricky things you have to do like the static, and I'll cover the static here in a minute. Let me give you the build for our Striker. We're gonna go Sonic Suppressor S. We're gonna go Lockman Recon Series stock, 60 round drum, Striker Elite long barrel, and then the Nidar Model 2023 optic. You can use really any optic you like. This will get you consistency. When we're playing against enemies, we want consistency. Now, it's all about how you feel with your gun. If you want more movement, you can drop off a stock. Build it the way you want. I know certain guns feel different on controller and mouse and keyboard, but this is my number 5 build, the Striker. It is back. It's doing great. You should try it and let me know. And I'll pause right here so you can go ahead and take a screenshot. And hey guys, I appreciate you sticking around for the video. If you want to go ahead and hit subscribe, turn notifications on. I have multiple videos coming out in the week, and I want to make sure you get to see them. Let's get back into the video. Coming in at number 4 is the TAC Eradicator. Now I love this gun. I loved it for a while. You can run it with an optic or just with iron sights. It works really well. Again, I covered it in the beginning. It does have a drop off about 49 meters. Remember, it goes up, so you will have that level. An enemy out of 49 meters, it's gonna feel like marshmallow. But anything 49 meters and closer, it's gonna hit like a tank and you're gonna enjoy it. Let me walk you through the build. Quartermaster Suppressor, Concord 70 long barrel, Paracord grip, Jack Glassless optic, TAC Verte core stock. And you don't have to put on ammunition or magazine because it comes with 75 bullets to start. As you can see, the recoil is easy to control. You will have fun with this gun, but keep in mind that 49 meter drop off. And I'll pause right here so you can go ahead and take a screenshot. WSP9 is going to go great with the TAC Eradicator. It's got good movement, it's got good consistency. It does have what people say an open bolt delay, but don't let that scare you, right? So what that means is there is not even a second, it's like a half a millisecond, maybe a millisecond where you hit the button and the bullet comes out. It's just a little bit of a delay. So if you can get first bullet on the enemy, you will win the gunfight. If it's equal, there is a chance you will lose. So just know that is the only downfall of this WSP9 is the open bullet delay. It is so minuscule. If you just know how to cut the corner, or you know if you're hearing enemies first and you pre-fire, you're guaranteed to win. But that if you do lose a gunfight, understand what open bolt delay really means. It's only maybe, like I said, half a millisecond. Let me walk you through the WSP9. We're gonna do quartermaster suppressor, XRK edge underbarrel, 50 round mag. You can go with 40 if you like to get a little bit faster movement. Jack Glasslick optic, and the WSP classic factory stock. Great gun to pair with that TAC Eradicator. You will tear up all of Resurgence. And I'll pause right here so you can go ahead and take a screenshot. Coming in at number 3, and I hope you didn't think I would not bring it up, the Kar 98, the tried and true Kar 98. You gotta have a sniper on Resurgence. It's a lot of fun. I'm an old school guy. I like the old school optic. That's why you see the optic here. I'm an old school guy. It reminds me of the Kar 98 in Warzone 1 on Verdansk. Can't wait for Verdansk next year. March 2025 cannot come soon enough. Okay, let's look at the build here. Keep in mind, we're gonna get a headshot up to 76 meters or 75.6 meters. After that is 2 shots to kill. So we got Sonic Suppressor L, we got the 7.62 long barrel, we got the Range Caller V3 4.0 optic, or whatever optic you like. I go with the high grain rounds, and then the Recon Sling for stability. You can switch that out if you want a little bit faster ADS. And I'll pause right here so you can go ahead and take a screenshot. The Superior 46 is back on the list, and I know you're thinking, well, we just had that with a different gun. Yeah, but this is paired with a sniper, so it's going to be a little bit of a different build. You still get the fast strafe speed, the fast mobility, but I wanted a little bit more bullet velocity, a little bit more range, because you're dealing with pairing it up with a sniper. It's borderline still sniper support SMG. It's borderline a sniper support, but I still consider it SMG. I don't call this a sniper support build. Let me walk you through what you should be using for this build with the sniper. You're gonna do quartermaster suppressor for the muzzle, bore 99 short barrel, 4.66 millimeter high grain rounds, like I said, more bullet velocity, 40 round mag, and that Rescue 9 stock for mobility. Pairs great with the Kar 98. I'm getting multiple wins every time I play Resurgence with this build. One of my favorites. Love the Kar 98. Leave a comment below. Let me know if there's a build I missed or your favorite build, or let me know what you hate. Maybe you're not a big sniper fan. And I'll pause right here so you can go ahead and take a screenshot. I'm gonna take you on the way back playback for the number 2 build, and this is more of like 2 with an asterisk because it's paired with an overpowered weapon that they will probably nerf over time because people complain about it, but it's a lot of fun. But the Modern Warfare 2 STB556. If anybody remembers this gun, a couple downfalls was slower ADS and the recoil was a little bit harder to manage. Well, with these new attachments from Modern Warfare 3, it's made it super easy to manage. Fast fire rate, kind of reminds me of the M13. Let me walk you through the STB build 556. You got to try this build and let me know what you think. I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. We're going to do quartermaster suppressor. We're going to do 20-inch Bruin S620 barrel, Jack Glasslick optic, Bruin heavy support grip, and randomly a 42 round mag. I don't know why they don't do a 50 or a 40. 42 round mag. That rounds it out. And I'll pause right here so you can go ahead and take a screenshot. We're gonna pair the STB 556, that's right, with your boy, the Reclaimer 18 shotgun. I know what you're thinking, oh my gosh, a shotgun. And you're right, this thing is 2 shots done. Now, it can be 2 shots within 3 meters, 3 shots within 9 meters, and a couple things you need to make sure you need to look at it on. One, they did fix this gun because the pump action is so slow. You can see it here in the video of trying to like, not reload, but like clicks per fire. Like you fire, too slow. You gotta click it in to semi-auto and it's pop, 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 pop. That's what the overpowered piece is. And you can see it in the tac stance. You gotta put it in tac stance. It's ridiculous if it's not in tac stance. If it's in tac stance, you can see where it's really tight spread so you can get your enemies. Like I said, you're in a hallway, you're in the stairs, you're on Vondel, you're clearing this out. I've cleared entire teams 1v4 with this thing because they keep coming one at a time. It's pop, pop, done. Pop, pop, done. The Reclaimer 18, it is overpowered. It will get nerfed. You should use it and enjoy it. And let me walk you through the build. The build for the Reclaimer, and like I said, it's overpowered, is we're going to do Bryson Choke for the muzzle, Iron Brand long barrel, F-Tac MSP for the underbarrel, no stock, and the Haste Grip tape. And hey, before we get going into this, make sure you send this to a teammate so they can try this build as well. And I'll pause right here so you can go ahead and take a screenshot. It's the STG and the static HV. There's pros and cons to each, and I'm going to give you the master loadout that you're going to want to use that is just deleting people out of Resurgence. STG build. It's 600 millisecond TTK up to 40 meters. The thing is deleting. It's faster than SMGs. It is quick, and it keeps it consistently. Remember the beginning of the video, I showed you the TTK keeps creeping up slowly and slowly, so it's not this big, huge drop-off. STG is where it's at. Here is the build. We got our high grain rounds. We got the C70 long barrel, our 40 round mag, and a Jack Glasslick optic with your paracord grip. If you haven't unlocked those, get to unlocking those. You will have fun with the STG. And I'll pause right here so you can go ahead and take a screenshot. Now let's talk about the static HV. Disclaimer, yes, the static HV is great. It came in Battle Pass, we're all using it. It's got fast ADS, good movement. Those are all true. But there is one caveat, and I want to make sure everybody understands this because people aren't getting it. If you do not get one headshot, this gun is mediocre. It is definitely mediocre. It's slower than the FJX Horus. It's slower than the Superior 46. You have to get one headshot, and that TTK is super fast. It goes into like 584 milliseconds or 554 milliseconds. Fastest SMG in the game. But caveat, if you don't hit headshots and you're more of a chest, limb, stomach shooter, you're gonna have to learn how to jump and shoot, or you're gonna have to just aim higher, because you get that one headshot, you will dominate. But that is the key. So if you lose a gunfight to somebody and you have a static and you're not sure why, you didn't get the headshot. Let's give you the build. We're gonna go Quartermaster Suppressor. We're gonna go Auger 840 light barrel. We're gonna go Paracord grip, and then we're gonna go Quarters Classic Reflex and FSS Guardian stock. You can play with those a little bit and see what fits you. I go back and forth between the 34 light stock and the Guardian stock. You choose what's best for you. And I'll pause right here so you can go ahead and take a screenshot. Hey, if you made it this far in the video and you want to watch more of my stuff, go ahead and click and touch the screen now, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks.